Do you have the basic information of how Scientology started?
I mean, Chris elaborated very, very well on that. The quick of it is, it's just a religion that was founded in 1952 by science fiction writer L. Ron Hubbard. He died in 1986 at age 74. But he wrote that he believed that the human souls are naturally emotionally damaged, and a person's aim in life should be to purge themselves of the unconscious memories. So that's where it goes into the 75 million years ago, 13.5 trillion aliens were banished to Earth by the warlord called Xenu. So he exiled them to a volcano and vaporized it with nuclear bombs, H-bombs. So then Scientologists now believe that the souls, or they're known as thetans, latched onto the humans of that time, and they're the source of all the problems, both emotional and social, that we have today.
But did you know that he started writing manuscripts in the 20s and 30s?
Yeah, he was a science fiction author.
So he wrote the first one called Excalibur.
Yes.
And that was the study of knowing how to know.
What is?
And then he didn't actually publish it, though.
I wonder why.
It didn't contain any therapy of any kind, but was just a discussion of the composition of life.
Did you say knowing how to know?
The study of knowing how to know.
Okay.
Would it be?
He decided to go further, though, so that's when he created Dianetics.
Yeah.
And that was the modern science of mental health.
It's like saying it is what it is.
He published that in 1950, and it was immediately a hit with the New York Times bestseller list. Yeah, remained that way for 28 weeks.
Jesus Christ.
So that was only the beginning, though. So talks of findings of life sources and past lives and exteriorization in which the spirit was indeed separable from the body and mind, and then birthed the religion Scientology. And then, like you said, it was created in 52. But could you imagine that book and how many people that got interested in Scientology in the 50s?
Dude, I want to buy that book.
Did he?
It looks pretty badass.
Did he? Was he divinely shown these things, or how does it work?
I think that he.
I think he knew what money was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he was just persuading people that this was a new way of thinking.
Yeah, but how did he discover the 75 million year old story?
That would be called science fiction, though. That's just like, how did someone discover Spider-Man, or how did someone discover Thor? They just created it.
I don't think he said he had divine intervention. I think he just made it up and was like, "Oh, I just know this."
Okay.
Or he just said that
he's like, "I'm a prophet."
He could just teach it. I think his thing was he could teach it, but to fully understand it, you have to reach the final level of Scientology, and nobody was there, not even himself. I don't think.
I'm betting that he was the Scientology version of the Antichrist. One of the Theatans took control of his body. And he's like, "Hey, tell this story."
He was Zagnut.
Give me a Zagnut.
So,
or sugar, water.
War.
Your face is kind of drooping there, Larry.
But obviously, Scientology's been in the crosshairs of everybody. They know it's completely insane.
What do you mean?
I mean, there's a lot of...
It's perfectly logical.
There's a lot of bad stuff that's happened with Scientology.
I'm just going to say, though, it's the quickest I've ever seen an organization get its fingers in an industry.
Yeah.
Where's the porn industry?
Is it in the porn industry?
It could. There could be porn actors that are Scientologists.
I was just going with the finger thing.
I got you.
So, I can't remember where I was going to go with that.
You got fingers.
Well, what I was getting at is there's so much information. There's so much content. There's so much stories, whether you're talking about David Miscavige or Tom Cruise or any other celebrity, or a rape that's happened that they tried to cover up, or even Sea Org. Like, you could do so many episodes on Scientology.
Since everybody has thetans in their body, and that's just what we consider the soul, and they're full of problems and issues, to become at ease with one's unconscious self, a person must take part in a series of audits with a trained Scientology counselor. Now, I'm not a trained Scientology counselor, but I did research this for about an hour last night.
I think you are.
I'm pretty close, but I didn't go to Johns Hopkins, so...
Dropping.
I'm pretty sure there's an online course that'll tell you if you could probably take that thing in 5 minutes and become certified.
Yeah, I'm not going to spend $5,000 on an EMeter, though.
That'd be
I got a
expensive.
car battery and some wire.
It's a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Okay, well, an EMeter is used by the Scientologist auditors. This is a device used by the ministers or the auditors to measure your electronic level, kind of like a lie detector. It's not known if this actually works or can detect a lie or anything like that, but the church claims they can feel emotion change by a few words or sentences in question used to clear past life traumas or engrams to free the soul. So they're trying to get rid of all your
I see where this is going.
your past transgressions from your life
This is
and
where
the other lives.
This is where the hooks start.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, yeah, I diddled that girl one time, and now they're like, we got you.
And they're like,
Gonna
we
do
got you.
Scientology?
But we need to go further because the thetan inside you has done more.
As they scribbled notes down in your manila folder.
Yeah.
And he's like Tom Cruise. He's like raped girl at age 17.
Have you actually seen someone holding on to these fucking cans?
They're huge. They're huge. They're like big aluminum cylinders.
Yeah.
And you hold one in each hand. There's wires that go to a circular or square device that has numbers and a needle on it. And as you hold it, it actually does take sensors of your body, your heat changes, your electronic, your sweat. So it can actually trigger like responses based off your responses, but
Why don't they just do a lie detector test?
it's because they're not trying to see if you're telling a lie or not. They're trying to measure your emotional state.
They're filtering your emotional
What
state.
does a lie
for
detector test do?
pittance.
It sees if you're telling a lie based off of your reactions. But what they're trying to do, they're trying to measure if you're actually becoming at peace with your soul or your thetan.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
They're trying to. You're trying to release your engrams.
Yeah, I know what they're saying.
Like,
I'm
aren't you
just
trying to-
physically trying to figure out how the machine works.
Like you're trying to
You just hold
filter
it.
their souls out, right?
Yeah, they're trying to filter out all the thetans that came into your body.
Because you can get multiple.
Yes,
Okay.
and
That-
then you have to work your way up the chart of different levels to see how clear you are.
That thing's full of fucking candle wax and springs and marbles. That thing isn't fucking doing shit.
No, it actually, it's not proven to work, but it is a device that does run.
It's not proven to work. You just said it.
They're working on it.
I mean, I'm sure the thing works,
Sounds
but
like a salesman.
They pretty much just, you sit in a very small room. It's the auditor, the Scientology auditor, and yourself, and they tell you, close your eyes and hold these, and I'm going to ask you a series of questions.
There's
and
no
just
other
I
place in the
saw
world
a-
you can say that.
I saw on a website
Close
where
your
that
eyes.
happened one
Hold
time.
these.
close your eyes. Now hold this.
Some idiot down in the back
it
alley
tighter.
told me to close my eyes and suck it out of a hose pipe.
You go to the
I
bathroom.
sucked and man, it's gross. Something
What's
came
this
out.
hole in the bathroom stall for? What's it? Close your eyes.
So there's this really funny picture of John Travolta
Get closer.
smiling like he's
Oh,
having
that.
he's having a great time getting his audit done.
Yep.
Yeah, that's when he was attractive and
John
had a
Travolta.
full head of hair and was just boogieing on down that street on boogie nights.
Well, I'm sure everyone here has a lot of engrams they need to release.
I got a lot on my Destiny game. I got a lot of engrams turned in.
Chris
Exotic.
pulled one out of my ass a while ago.
Postmaster has been a pain.
Yeah. Rahul.
But if you want to become more at peace at yourself, can I ask you guys a few simple questions?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you got any like cans I can hold on to?
Just
I'll hold this water bottle.
I'll
you
give
go.
you something to hold on to, you know what I'm saying?
Hold these cans.
so here's just a few questions that I got from the Scientology community, and these are real, actual questions that they ask people. Okay, so you ready? I'm going to ask you an easy one first. Okay. Mm-hmm. Have you ever killed the wrong person?
No.
Yes. No.
You failed, Chris. So based off your Tyler, have you ever killed the wrong person?
No. Because
Okay.
that question,
What is that?
that
It's
question's like a lose-lose, right?
It's a
have you ever killed the wrong person? No. What do you
Well, you say
kill?
yes. That you say yes. That means you admit to a murder. Say no.
Well,
that's
yeah,
not-
but
can
no,
you-
you're also
yeah.
admitted to a murder.
Can you
You
say,
killed the
I
right-
plead the fifth?
Either
you
way,
can't say that because you're
either way, you're admitted
you're in
to
an
killing
audit
the
process.
person.
I plead the fifth.
These are the questions that they ask people.
Okay,
though.
let's go.
No
I like
comment.
them.
Okay.
So
like
you've
them.
unincriminated us for murder.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just going to play 20 questions.
It doesn't
with you
matter.
guys.
First,
Okay.
all right, good.
Chris
Okay.
will go, Chris, me, you.
Okay, Chris, have you ever torn out someone's tongue?
No.
No.
Maybe.
I can't remember. I was sleepwalking.
Have you ever wiped out a family?
No.
No, are we saying
Well,
like
with like a snowmobile.
It says, have you ever wiped out a family?
mentally or physically?
Have you ever wiped out a family?
I stressed the family out one time.
Have you ever wiped out a family?
No.
I wiped out a family on Call of Duty. It was a squad wipe.
There you go.
All right.
Have you ever made a planet or nation radioactive?
No.
This podcast is close, I think, so maybe, yes.
Solid no.
Have you ever made love to a dead body?
No.
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 Does dogs count?
Have you ever been a pimp?
No.
I wish I could say yes.
Ah, no.
No.
Have you ever eaten a human body?
No.
Oh, no. I've eaten a body of a pig, but not a human body. No.
No.
Have you ever exterminated a species?
Oh.
Fully no.
Fully no.
No. That'd be tough. Unless it was the last rat
Families,
in the
not
world.
species, no.
Have you ever been a professional executioner?
No.
Dude, badass.
I know, right?
In a past life? Yeah.
That's the thing. You're supposed to relax and open yourself to these questions.
No.
That's why these questions are really weird.
I haven't killed.
like in a parallel universe, in universe 67?
No, this is not a parallel universe. This is your thetan.
Yeah,
We're
but if you're
releasing
at,
your Ingrams.
if they were asking me, because Scientology says you can be a Christian, you can be a Jew, you can
Yeah.
be whatever religion you want to be, and study Scientology. So if I was in there, I'd be like, well, maybe in that fucking 29 over there, maybe, yeah.
Okay. What about? Have you ever been a professional executioner?
No. This is ridiculous.
This is not only your life, but it's your past life
No.
and lives of your other
Nope.
thetans.
Nope.
Okay. Have you ever given robots a bad name?
Yes.
No.
No.
Have you ever set a booby trap?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
What? You've never set a booby trap?
Not even for fun? To booby trap yourself or a mouse?
That's the mouse trap, it's not a booby trap.
So you trying to trap some boobies? Okay.
No.
Did you come to Earth for evil purposes?
No.
No, I was born on Earth, so no.
No.
Have you ever systematically set up mysteries?
Yes.
Yes, I did have my nieces go on a scavenger hunt.
No.
See, I don't know if this means it's good or bad with your answers, so I don't know.
And you're not allowed to explain. You just have to say yes or no.
You just yes or no. Have you ever sought to persuade someone of your insanity?
No.
Yeah, my wife.
No.
Have you ever smothered a baby?
No.
No.
With love, yes.
Come here, you little thing of cute baby.
Have you ever castrated anyone?
No.
Not a person.
Oh,
Goat.
that's kind of cool. You castrated a goat before?
Yeah.
Poor goat.
Put a little rubber band on his balls when I was younger.
That's. I thought so. You weren't supposed to do that.
No, yeah, we were.
Oh,
We were
okay,
taking his
okay.
nuts away.
Okay.
My dad had
Okay.
this thing, and we popped the rubber band on it, and like a week later, his nuts fell off.
A woman just got in trouble for doing that to her dog.
Really?
Yep.
Well, that's different.
Whatever.
Farm animals live under a different rule, so
Why? A dog's still an animal.
it's a little bit more domesticated. You have to take it to the vet to get it. I think maybe you can't do that to goats anymore. Maybe I don't know.
Probably not.
My dad did it, so maybe it was illegal. I don't know.
I'm sure they frown upon it.
Anyway, Alex, you done it?
Have you-
Nope.
do you deserve to be enslaved?
No.
That's an interesting thing to ask right now.
Hey, it's the Scientology question, not mine.
No.
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 Fuck that question.
Have you ever tried to make the physical universe less real?
Yes.
No, I don't understand it, so I guess I no.
No.
That's kind of hard to understand.
You never been like, make this less real?
No.
Okay.
I enjoy the realness of pain.
You don't ever just like get in a rough situation. You're like, this will be fine.
You never, like-
No, I'm like, this is going to get worse.
You
but
ever
let's
went to
do
the, you ever go to the
This is
dentist?
going to get way worse.
it. Yeah, I've already prepared for it to be bad.
You did go to the dentist office, get some Novocaine?
I think
Okay, gotcha.
You're like the type of guy that like opens a bag of candy. You're like, man, this is just going to be terrible.
I'm gonna freaking chomp down on an almond.
Man, I'm gonna eat all of this right
now. Chip my tooth. Have